There you are. I'm glad you decided to join me for a garden stroll tonight. The moon is absolutely perfect, isn't it? I was starting to think I'd be out here alone this evening. The rose garden is beautiful, of course, but it's always more enchanting with someone to share it with, don't you think? The roses, they're particularly lovely in the moonlight. Come on, follow me. You know, I've never shown anyone else my secret garden paths before. I didn't think anyone would ever want to accompany me here. Ah, watch your step here. Some of the cobblestones are a bit loose, but I know exactly which ones to avoid. I may have learned the hard way. Here, would you like to hold my hand? Just to be safe, of course. Alright, almost there. Welcome to the Royal Rose Gardens. Looks like even the climbing roses are excited to have visitors. The roses can get a tad enthusiastic with new visitors, but they don't mean any harm. They're just curious. Kinda like me, I suppose. After you. I'm the only one who tends to these roses. Sometimes it's a lot for me, I'll be honest. Which is why there's so many different roses all over the place. Luckily, they know how to mostly keep themselves off the pathways. They're all beautiful nonetheless, and they smell so wonderful. Especially tonight. I think they really want to show off to our guests. It's strange, isn't it? These roses have been here far longer than I have. They've outlasted kings, seasons, and previous castle dwellers. And yet, they still bloom. Since we're already out here, want to know something ridiculous? Sometimes when I'm out here alone, I practice my princely bow to the roses. I know, silly. But how else am I supposed to perfect it? The bats are far too judgmental, and the suits of armors always clank in what I'm certain is disapproval. I really do enjoy how they create these little secret passages. Sometimes I pretend they're doorways to other worlds. Look over here. This corner of the garden is my special project. I've been trying to cultivate these silver petal roses for a while now. They only bloom during the full moon, and their petals seem to catch moonlight like little tiny mirrors. They make the most soothing tea you could imagine. Perfect for those nights when I'm having trouble falling asleep. You know, like nightmares and stuff. I actually like to grow some more of these. Even though I planted them a couple of years ago. But they still haven't abundantly bloomed. Not like the other roses. But now that they've seen you, maybe they'll be encouraged to bloom just as beautifully as the other roses. Speaking of tea, down through here. Sorry about the dried up fountain. I know it's an eyesore. Don't look at it too long. I just haven't been able to figure out how to repair it. But that's not what I wanted to show you. This is where I dry the rose petals for my tea. See these little copper trays? They're pretty old, but they allow the petals to dry up very nicely. Here, smell these. They're almost ready. Notice how they're still soft and dry, but not too brittle? That's exactly what we want. When they reach this stage, they make the most extraordinary tea. You know, before you started visiting, I used to drink my rose brew tea alone in the library. But now I find myself gathering extra petals just in case you stop by. Oh, see, over here. These over here. These deep crimson ones. They're perfect for harvesting. We're lucky they're ready now. Would you like to help me gather some? I'll show you exactly how to select the best blooms. See, you want to choose the ones that are just fully open, like this one here. Gotta be careful with the thorns, though I suppose they can't hurt me much. Still, it's good to be gentle. The roses seem to appreciate it. And they make much better tea when they're handled with care. There. I'll put these petals to dry. There's a bench just around this corner, tucked under an old willow tree. It's the perfect spot to rest for a while. Why don't we go take a break and enjoy the night air for a moment? Come on. This is one of my favorite spots to sit. Look! Can you see how tall the castle looks from here? It looks so captivating, huh? The way the moon peeks out from behind the towers. Do you have places like this in your world? Somewhere that feels entirely your own? I'd love to hear about it if you do. Or maybe you don't have a garden but something else? A book you get lost in? A song? Oh, mortals do have the most wonderful songs. You must teach me someday. Ah, look! A shooting star! Quick, make a wish! Did you make a wish? No, don't tell me what it was. It might not come true. My wish? I can't tell you either. Though it might have had something to do with hoping to see you again. I wonder, is that against the rules, telling you vaguely? The breeze is picking up. It seems that the night is starting to chill. We should head back inside soon. Don't want you to fall ill. Though, I keep finding excuses, to stay just moments longer. I guess I'll have to show you the other parts of the rose garden another time, huh? Thank you for joining me tonight. It's been nice having someone to share these little wonders with. Oh, all right. I won't keep you any longer. I should let you get some rest. Here, I'll walk you back. Don't want you getting lost.